Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Alex Kidd in Miracle World, no less. The only miracle so far is that I've managed to get a game over once already. Anyway, money awaits us and we will collect it. And I think I'm stuck here, unfortunately, which means I have to punch that. And that money now disappears. Yes, the money is timed. I forgot to mention that. If you don't pick it up, it disappears, and it disappears forever. Oh, in case it wasn't already obvious, the bigger money bags are worth more than the small ones. I mean, I imagine that would be fairly obvious to anyone but the biggest idiot in the universe, but yeah. Anyway, that is a lava pit. So unsurprisingly, just like most things in this game, that will kill us. As will the little plant that's coming out of the middle. I'm not really sure why or how that's even in there. Whoa! Well, that was weird. Okay, well, never mind. I'm going to try and cheese this a little bit. We can just jump up and around on top of that and make this a whole lot easier. Well, I can't do that, so instead, I'm going to fail and flail around like an idiot for some time. Just jump the whole fucking thing. Screw this obstacle, I refuse to deal with it. I jump over it completely. Ugh, I don't like this level, as is probably obvious. Can't jump high enough to get up there. Fine. Whatever. We'll just punch that then. There we go. Alright, let that scorpion fuck off over there. Can I get up there and get those? No. Fine. I don't need them. Whatever. I don't care. Oh, God. Yeah, I remember this. Well, it's not really a secret room. It's like a bonus room you can just get into if you punch long enough. There we go. Now I'm going to climb up the top and go over and kill that scorpion because he's offended me with his presence. And there's an old man in a cave. Dialogue! I'm not even going to read it. There's no point, because you can read it. It's right there in front of you. Basically, this guy Janken the Great is our villain, and we have to go and punch him in the face. And that's a free helicopter, so we're going to take that, as is customary. And now we have another level above water, but this time we get to use a pedalcopter. You have to be careful with it, though. It's fine to touch anything other than enemies, and if you hit the top of it on blocks. If you do that, you're falling in the lake. Just be very careful about grabbing those money bags, because if you grab the toppermost ones, you will probably break the thing. And these things are worth about 200 of the in-game currency, which I would assume is yen, but whatever. I don't really care. It's bags of money. This is its own currency. Money bags. Ask Wario about that one. He'll be able to tell you. No, I'm not even going to try and get those. The money bags are a bonus, really. You shouldn't try and get all of them, or you're just going to waste time and helicopters. Oh yeah, the helicopter has a gun, as I'm sure you've already noticed from me being able to shoot things. Alright, let's try. Wait for that fish to get out of the way. Surprise fish returns in a very slow-moving form. Oh, nicely done. 5 out of 6. The level will end in a minute. When you get to the end of the level, you have to break the helicopter to get to the rice ball, I believe. Don't quote me on that, though. Pow! You die. Strange bird dinosaur thing with teeth that are huge and intimidating. Ah, cool, I shot the fish. And got both of those money bags. This is a plus. Oh, you don't have to. The rice ball is right there. We will grab it. And level completed. Hooray. Then we have this level, which I believe is a village of some sort. Not really certain about that. As you can see, an extra life is now available in the shop, so understandably, we will buy this. We will also buy the helicopter. And I'm not entirely sure what that thing does. Little A ball. I used to think they were snails, but they're not. I'm going to buy it anyway, just for the hell of it. And once again, we are in the pedalcopter. As you can see, there's new enemies, including the evil Mr. Potato Head down the bottom there. And the Swampy Death has returned in bigger pit form. You may not have already noticed this, but the black skull blocks freeze you in place for a while when you break them. Ironic, really, considering that they don't kill you. Anyway, they don't affect the helicopter, so I shot it with impunity. And this impunity goes on. Fire! And steal money. You can do quite a bit of money farming on this level. I'm going to try and grab as much of it as I realistically can. Because money is pretty important, I think, especially in the later levels, because you need to be able to afford the vehicles to cross them adequately. I believe Oh, that's a fire with eyes, I believe. It has eyes. Oh! Nice one. It was better to risk the helicopter for that. An extra life. Don't want that disappearing on me. You can imagine doing this level on foot would be pretty tricky, and you'd be right, it is. Which is why I'm choosing not to. Unfortunately, the end of the level is now, and we can't get down there. The helicopter is too wide, so we must break it. And fight the boss, who is a pig, warthog thing, and all he does is run at you. That's it. That's his only attack, and you punch him in the nose. He gets steadily faster each time you punch him. Other than that, there is absolutely no challenge to this whatsoever. There you go. And another old man comes along and gives me dialogue. Yeah, apparently Alex Kidd's a prince of this country called Redaxian. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. Storyline in a really weird and obscure game that no one even cares about, probably. Anyway, this is a volcano level of sorts. I say of sorts because I think it's a volcano. That's what I would assume, with my educated guess. And new enemies, once again. Weird rock things with arms. And bats! Oh yes, bats have returned. For bats are in every game ever. I'm going to try and jump this pit. Success! And Scorpion, die before my mighty fist of doom. Ah, crap. Crap! I'm not really sure what those things are supposed to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, let's not risk breaking that. See, I think maybe the first one of those blocks in every level contains the ring, or at least the first one you open, and then the subsequent ones contain the death ghost. I'm not sure. I think this little blue orb lets you cancel power-ups once you've used them. Not really sure why you'd ever want to use that, to be perfectly honest, but it's not for me to decide. All for me to do is collect money and punch blocks and enemies. It's a nice simple game for that. Very long and difficult though, as I probably covered already. Oh crap! No, the Elmo fire got me! Why do I call it the Elmo fire, you may ask? Because it kind of looks like Elmo. Not really surprising that I would call it that. Alright, we're only one life down, that's fine. Yeah. I think that block screws you over in some way. Ah, yes, I remember. If you touch that... Now, wait a minute. That block is helpful, surely. Right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's the first one of those blocks in every level contains the ring. I'm not going to use the ring yet. There's not really much point. That's the death ghost. I don't think we want to risk that for one money bag, so let's not. Do-do-do-do, jolly music pisses me off quite a lot. It's too fucking jolly. And as we covered before, I hate jolliness in my game music. Yeah, I'm not going for that. You can just leave that bat, but I want to kill him. Anyway, we're at the end of the volcano, but standing in our path is Scissors Head, who seems to be wearing a green waistcoat of sorts. You can now see what he is choosing to use, and he will change it as the music plays. However, he always picks the same thing in the end, and you just follow the same pattern as before to defeat him. I know it looks like I'm going to lose, but he'll change his mind right before the end. I promise. There you go. See? Now, the rock, paper, scissors bosses will continue to do that to greater skill later. They'll be able to change it right before the moment you unveil them, like there. And you have to be even faster to beat them. Pain in the arse, I can tell you. Right, the next is the forest level, and the forest level is the first really, really challenging level, I believe. But that'll be a story for next time on Let's Play Alex Kidd in Miracle World, no less. Again, we shall traverse the evil forest of doom, which awaits us now. Yes, see you all next time.